active I was until now, because I just didn't have motivation, but now I'll be crazy active. Not crazy, I'm not going to spam anyways, but I will be active on the channel. Consistent. With Norman Osborn instead. Alright, that's cool. Yeah, slow it in.
Yeah, I am completely sorry. I don't know what's happening with OBS right now. Sorry, I don't know what's happening with OBS right now. Yeah, so we'll do some streaming and what's happening with OBS right now. Yeah, we're gonna do some. We'll start theorizing. I did start the stream really early. There's still 10 minutes till the stream is supposedly supposed to start. So let's see. I'm just setting up the overall window which we're gonna view this. Quick warning: if you don't care for like Spider-Man what is it, Spider-Man freshman year, What If Season 2, Marvel Zombies. I wouldn't recommend being here. The big guns coming tomorrow. And also the we'll talk about it when we actually theorize, but the I Am Groot trailer dropped about 20 minutes ago. And honestly, it looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, perfect. So that works, right? At least it should work. Perfection. Get back here now. Alright, enjoy this fire song. And see you guys in about 10 minutes when we start theorizing, right? Alright. Yeah, I'm watching it on my phone. I just noticed the thing ended. How do you get in settings? Yeah, it's moving now. Sorry. I say we can start theorizing now, right? So the Iron Groot trailer just came out. Let me just switch tabs. Honestly, it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It looks funny. It looks like the vibes of the Baymax show. Like honestly, ugh, I'm having trouble typing. I have my phone in my hand because I'm looking at the I am Comic Con. Oh my god. Why do I have caps lock on? All right. I'm good. Let's watch this trailer to theorize it. But it's my third time seeing it in the last hour. But my family's being too loud. Now, why is this muted? That's my issue. Oh. Looks cute. So you look really fully CGI. Yeah, so I honestly love Fanboy Rights, by the way. Make sure to check him out. I am really conflicted. I like that trailer.
Stop paying for.
No, it's giving me Baymax vibes, if you know what I mean. And you should know what I mean. It's literally just giving me Baymax vibes. Which I think it's just something cool, you know what I mean? Let me just find the Comic Con stream. It just went live. I gotta look on my phone.
Lately, someone's been stealing my thunder using my old spiked body wash. It takes thick skin to embody a color skin that smells.
That ad is goofy. Yeah, so that Iron Groot trailer honestly looks really interesting. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like a like I said twice, Baymax vibes. It's gonna be pretty. I don't know. The reason they revealed it about an hour before is because they are 100% gonna talk about it on this panel. They released a animation division. They just split from Marvel. They're the same company but different divisions now, rather than just being part of the cinematic universe. Which means now they can make Marvel animated content. But yeah, I still can't turn off my microphone though. I don't know what it is. I want to have my brother watch it, but he's little, so I really don't want to. He's a huge Spider-Man fan. I just really don't want to have him on YouTube because I don't like the idea of having a little kid on YouTube. But yeah, my issue is that I can't. I don't know if you guys can comment or something. I can't turn on off OBS. I don't know how to turn off microphone on OBS. I'm using OBS by the way. By the way, yeah. So my original stream I did, which was a minute long. I couldn't get my PlayStation 4 stuff to work. I did. It was Streamlabs. I learned recently Streamlabs is just copying OBS and charging for it. So I also am all about open software stuff. This is a movie channel, but can't be understated that I think that open software is really important. I'm gonna resize this for you guys a little bit. Ooh, virtual camera. There, it's finally resized to where it can actually fit. There. That should be good for you guys now, no? Perfect. So we're going to virtual camera. What's that? Bro? Yeah, so we're gonna start the theorizing session now. Spider-Man, we're gonna start with X-Men 99. Honestly, I don't know much about X-Men 99. I just remember them revealing it. I remember a lot of people being super excited for it. Not my cup of tea. I will check it out though. Any bit of Marvel content we get. Then there's Spider-Man. Alright, Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man freshman year. Alright, let's get that real quick. We got a little update yesterday, an official. Wait, it's gonna hit in 2024? Wait, no. I don't think this is official art. I thought this was official art. You got like a little trailer that included that. Dang it. I thought they had shown official art. It's still okay though, because like you got this. I'll just pull up the actual TV show. This. Honestly, I'm excited for this. I don't really care that it's Spider. I hope they go back to the roots. I want to see a spectacular Spider-Man, which I saw very recently. Style. Know what I mean? What kind of villains are they going to show? I think Hammerhead's good level. I think Hammerhead is tough. Yeah, he's below Vulture. I don't think we'll see someone like Toomes. Toomes is too strong for Spider-Man at this point. Straight up, Toomes is like... I would love to see Toomes in the MCU to be the next big villain. Rather than Kingpin, I want to see eventually a gang war movie where Spider-Man and Daredevil came up to stop Kingpin and Tombstone. Because Kingpin is alive, he's coming back in Echo. But yeah, what else do I think is going to be shown? I think it's what's back to the stream now. We got about 5 minutes. There's only one person watching this. I can be wrong about that. Honestly, I don't even have my analytics open if we speak. I really don't. But yeah. I got the Coca-Cola and the Lay's chips that I 2-week-old Lay's chips that I just organized. Funny because I'm going out to eat as soon as this thing is over. I had to basically tell my parents, I can't go out to eat till 5:30. I gotta do a stream. So yeah. It's back to Marvel now. Right? Chat going crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna let the let's see. What do I think we're gonna get? Oh yeah, what if? I think we're gonna get a we're definitely gonna get some footage of X-Men 99, 100%. Marvel Zombies, probably casting announcements or a general like a paragraph of what it'll be about. I mean, we could also get. I won't be surprised if we also get like. For what if we're probably gonna get just some stills. Best case scenario, we get some. What if Spider-Man freshman year? Best case scenario, we get a release date. It's set to come out in 2024, is what I heard, but I honestly highly doubt that. Because if they're gonna talk about Spider-Man freshman year, it's not coming out in 2024. It will be coming out in like 2023. Now, do I expect it to come out before March or April? No, I'm expecting August, somewhere in the August, late June, summer, early fall. I don't know. What is the virtual camera on OBS, by the way? I'm running studio mode. Oh, that's cool. Preview and program. Live. I almost went to Comic-Con, but I literally decided to go maybe 3 weeks ago, but we just couldn't plan it in time, me and my mom. So yeah, I've been into Marvel since maybe 20. I've been into Marvel, like watching every one of their movies since I don't know, probably 2017, and then I've been in depth on Marvel since after Endgame. So yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna transfer over to tab. I'm gonna transfer over to my tab for the Marvel stuff. There's literally 1 minute to go, so now Marvel's the reason I said it would start 5 minutes before is because we're not getting the panel till 15 minutes later. So yeah. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be back. I'll be back. And yep, enjoy the sound. Marvel World Live. Let's go.
Hey everyone, welcome to Marvel Live. You are hearing the voice of your friend Langston Belton. Right now, we are looking at a packed Marvel booth. It is crazy. We are about to have our amazing mystery reveal here at the booth. And if you're not here, if you're on social media, you want to join this conversation, use that hashtag MarvelSDCC and go to marvel.com/SDCC to see all the cool updates and news, including what is going to be in this mystery box that we have been talking about since yesterday. People have been excited about it. And since this morning, the booth has been this electric and packed. There you see our mystery in its mysterious, opaque glass case. We don't know what it is. No one knows what it is. So I guess it's a mystery. It's a mystery. And like all great mysteries, it is about to be revealed. There you can see Angelique Roche, my friend and co-host, is getting the crowd ready for this reveal. And this is one of the fun things about the Marvel booth, is that there's always cool things happening here, be it installations, stage signings, and of course, mystery reveals. It has been such an amazing, amazing convention so far, and it's only getting better. Oh, there I am. Hello. How are you? I was mesmerized looking at this amazing crowd that we have here at the Marvel booth. It has been an incredible San Diego Comic-Con so far, and it's about to get even better. So let's go right now to Angelique Roche at the Marvel booth, getting the crowd ready for our mystery reveal.
A very, very, very special guest is going to come out in just a moment who might actually know what's in the box. Now, how excited are you to know what's in the box? We got to get a little louder because I need my special guest to hear you and get this excitement so I can bring them out on stage. How excited are you to know what's in this box? I'm just as excited. So, I would like, if I may I, welcome to the stage, the one and only Damon John.
No,
Now,
bro, that Moon Knight and that Miss Marvel costume
this
are
man
honestly
walks on the
dope.
stage
I
with
love
so
Miss
much
Marvel
swagger.
costume. You haven't seen my review?
You
but
might
check
be
it out.
the nicest dressed person at Comic-Con.
I absolutely
hope.
love that Miss
How
Marvel
are you? How's
costume. It
everybody
is
doing?
so cool.
Are you ready for this big reveal?
Where have I seen that guy?
Alright.
before?
I don't know if they're ready. Y'all might have to
Is
get a
the
little
guy from
louder.
Shark
Are
Tank?
you ready for this
Oh my God, the guy
big
from Shark Tank.
reveal?
That's from Shark Tank.
All right, so here's the thing. I know you're a huge Marvel fan.
I am.
But
Really?
what I also know is that you know
Mr.
what's
Shark
in the
Tank?
box.
I do.
With a pretty new investor too.
What can you tell us what's in the box?
It's spectacular. It's brilliant. It's the first time anybody in the world will see this.
Except
It
people that
is
packaged it and the
powerful.
executives.
I feel like I'm running the gauntlet trying to get you to tell me what's in this box.
It is. You can control
I'm
a
sure that she
lot
knows.
with what's in this box.
Oh.
You can change destinies.
Mm.
You know, you're drawing this out, and I really want you to make it more snappy.
More snappy.
How can we get you to defrost a little bit and tell us a little bit more about what's in the box? Because there's a lot of people gathered around here
Bro,
with
this is so
high
boring. I'm so
anticipation
glad I didn't go
and a
to
lot of phones. So this is going on the internet. This might go viral.
It's gonna go viral.
Yeah,
First
it wasn't
of all,
that
this
big.
is gonna be the first time anybody's
No,
ever
this is
seen
pretty
this
interesting,
in reality. And
Ooh.
No, bro.
for the rest of
Imagine
history,
they reviewed
this
some
will
footage
be
of
the
Spider-Man
first
2.
unveiling ever in the
not
Marvel
about
Universe
Spider-Man movies
in person.
Spider-Man.
So make sure your cameras are ready. Make sure
I
this
would
goes
literally
viral.
explode.
But make sure you remember this time because it's going to be a gem.
It's going to be a gem. That was a very powerful hint that he just gave there. Huh. Well, you know, I'm very excited. We got about 40 more seconds. I'm going to try to get some more clues out of Damon. Now, Damon, again, we're trying to make this snappy. We're trying to defrost it. And in all reality, you might not be able to tell us, but in just 24 seconds, we're going to know. Do you think that we have enough time?
Time is of value here. Time is of value.
So, I mean, all right, so let's look at this time. Can anybody count down with me? All right,
What is
you
the
ready?
count?
We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Well, that was a very powerful reveal.
Oh.
What are we looking at here, Mr. John?
We are looking at
I'm gonna punch someone.
the Infinity Stone.
Oh my god.
So-
the Infinity Stone.
We are looking at real Infinity Stones. We are looking at the first time that this series will ever is out now, and we are looking at stones that each one of these stones collectively are 150 total carats worth of precious gems in a spectacular Infinity
cool, they're actually
Gauntlet
precious
display
gems. I don't
curated by
trust
my
them,
friends
but
at
I like how they're
East
both that
Continental
surprise.
Gems.
Now, if you're not close to the box, you can see each one of these gorgeous stones right here up on the screen. They are
Alright, cool.
very,
Yellow Daredevil
very,
there.
I think I'm reading this right. They are very, very real.
They're very real.
That's pretty incredible. Wait a minute. So you're telling me that my level of obsession right now, I can understand why Thanos would be this obsessed. All those stones
I like
are
how
real.
I have
Marvel
never even
DVD,
seen it. I wasn't able to
augmented
see it
reality
in person. Nobody wanted to
interests me
show
more
it
than
to me.
hearing about
All
this.
these stones are real.
They must be
but
pretty
let me-
precious.
Let me tell you a little bit about the history of this, because at the end of the day, you're going to be able to go on, and you're going to be able, because there's going to be a limited amount of certified
God.
ones available to the public in drops,
No!
which we all know will increase, and it will
It's
be available
NFTs,
to
Marvel,
people
why?
at a certain, obviously, accessible
Accessible
very
rate.
accessible.
Because
I don't know if these are
I
accessible.
didn't want to say it again.
I think
These
one of
and I can't even
I think one of those is the size of my finger.
Yeah, I can't even get in front of these. But you know, listen, I know a thing or two about big partnerships, and
You do?
this is
There was
one for
Marvel.
the ages. ECG, a fourth generation family jeweler and gemstone
Oh,
collector, has
so
brought the
stupid.
Infinity
Oh my
Stones
God.
to life in a partnership with Marvel, and the collection is some of the most rare and impressive gems from around the globe, created in real life Infinity Gauntlet.
Wow. Okay, so talk to me a little bit about where this idea came from.
I wanna see
because
someone buy all those
you
and get
gotta be a
actually
true
good
Marvel
color.
fan. You gotta truly love Marvel. You gotta to find these and bring them together in such a collection is pretty incredible.
Yeah, well, this took years to collect the stones, and the idea really came from watching Marvel Studios' Doctor Strange, and Adam Murzoff, the vice president of ECG, saw the Time Stone and realized that he had an incredibly special and beautiful stone of his own that would be perfect to match the Time Stone.
So
So
manipulative.
he scoured
Trying to
the
get your
world
body
for the
to calling
remaining
it
5
artistic thing.
stones, but
This is the most manipulative
just being
thing
a
I've
little
ever
bit
seen.
nicer than Thanos, it took him years to collect and curate all 6 of the stones and put them in that gauntlet that nobody in the world has ever seen before, collectively together at this moment.
I love this because, you know,
Put a black one in
honestly,
there.
I love jewelry. I'm not gonna lie. I love good nerd
Oh, I
jewelry
think it's cool.
too.
Having a face on
And I
jewelry,
gotta
yeah,
say,
I think it's really cool.
I've never before been in presence of stones this big, these impressive. You know,
No, it's not to be a highlight.
how does the value of this compare to the run-of-the-mill diamond?
Well, listen, I had to get my own education on this backstage. So each one of these stones is worth about 10 times the cost of most jewelry brand diamonds of the same size. The total cost of all 6 stones together are upon request. We can't say that now, but where do we go? Where's the call?
We're gonna
sign
get
for
the
this?
QR
We'll get
code
that
up
later,
here right before we
QR code
leave.
up. Let's
so
get that up.
You'll get that there for request. And I
Dennis.
gotta say, you know, for those who are familiar, let's talk about these gemstones, right?
Yeah.
Up here we've got time, space, reality, mind, power, and soul. Up there, each represented for each of the gems. And you know,
Matt.
Damon, I gotta ask.
Manipulative.
Now that you've seen them,
They know the
now that they're
cost.
revealed,
Yeah.
do you have a favorite?
I have a favorite. Mine is the Mind Stone, right? And the Mind Stone, the brilliance of that stone, the Mind Stone,
My favorite stone would
the
probably
brilliance
be
of the
Dragon
diamond is
Stone.
clearly and intense. The
Not
color is
Space Stone. Space Stone's
absolutely
not the coolest color.
spectacular.
Power
Help
Stone
me
would
out.
be a close second.
Which
I'm a
of
fan
the
of Garden.
stones
I'm
is
not
your
a
favorite
color-
and the most
color
powerful to
aesthetic
you?
in mind.
So
Not
I
really
gotta say,
pure color? No.
I really, really, really Love the reality stone.
Reality
I
stone.
love a good natural ruby.
T3 films. Oh, cool.
And you know what? That's an actual good that's a segue for us to actually talk about each one of these stones.
The
Yeah, well, I'm gonna
the
break them
95 and
down
6
really quick.
titles
So
this
the
week have
the
been since-
space stone, it's the
Well, you know that
blue
one of them
stone
is
because
worse.
I sometimes
Yeah,
get stuck
C3,
on which
check 'em out.
one. I'm not an expert in this area.
And that's a beryl emerald?
That is, and that is 31 carats. When you look at that in there, it is 31 carats, right? That's the space stone. The reality stone is it came from Mozambique, Africa. That is 15 carats. And by the way, the
natural ruby.
that's right. And the first stone came from Madagascar. So as you see, these collected from all over the world. And the purple one is it's 38 carats.
Yeah,
Now-
and that is garnet.
Garnet, right? And the soul stone, that is 36
say how mad I
carats.
am
That's the
about
soul
it.
stone, excuse me.
That's
That's the soul one, right? That's the orange one.
Yep.
All right,
Sorry
the yellow
about
one that I
that.
talked to you about is the
The power
mind
stone
stone.
is amethyst, to be clear. Sorry about that. Noah.
Amethyst.
Yep, and the yellow one is the mind stone, and that's 35 carats. And the time stone, that's an emerald. It's green. That is out of Colombia, and that is 23 carats.
So I gotta ask, considering that each of these stones are 10 times as expensive as a regular diamond per carat and over 30 times larger than the average wedding ring.
Yes.
Women are now looking at their wedding rings and thinking about this. And men are out there going, I could never.
And that's why I did not invite my wife.
Oh, I mean, you know, anniversary presents. Now, these seem like pretty unique stones. I would say, how rare would you say a gem of this quality is?
Well, as I was doing my homework, this collection comprised some of the rarest and most beautiful stones actually in the world. So extremely
We'll talk about these
rare.
gems for about 10
And
minutes
all
now.
of these stones are certified to prove
I'm
their
gonna be honest, I
authenticity.
have to go
So
at like 6.
these stones, as
Yeah.
they're going to be dropped in whatever capacity the gem is dropped, will be collector's items, but they'll be able
Yeah, one
to
of them
also
is secret ores.
generational items
King
that can be
ores,
passed
it's
down, generational stones that can
I
be
love it.
passed down through generations with authenticity. And of course, you know, hopefully they're going to be putting all the stones together, but you're not going to be able to
Who
get
knows?
that at one
They
time.
might be scattered.
Oh, they will be scattered.
They will be scattered. So here's the thing that I love. So for those of you interested in the stones that are actually in this gorgeous, one-of-a-kind, made just for this show gauntlet that you see right there, and you're taking all of these incredible pictures of, you can inquire by request for these stones. But also, you mentioned something a little bit earlier. You use this QR code right here. You mentioned something a little bit earlier, Damon. You mentioned this idea of accessibility. Because let's be honest, I don't know if I could possibly go to my bank account and afford maybe that right now. But, you know, it might be a little bit out of my price range, but there will be some other Infinity Gem collections available, as you mentioned, that will be accessible to folks.
Yeah, you know, so what I loved about this collaboration is in the Marvel universe, there's very, you know, if you go to
Alright,
aftermarket,
again.
maybe there's something rare like a comic book or
disabled.
something else like this.
Yeah.
This, to me, is basically the first time that people would
QR
be
code
able to
scanner
acquire over a period of time, and I'm being cheeky about it, they'll be able to acquire an item that is not necessarily something that everybody else will have.
I love it.
And be the first in history to acquire. So it doesn't mean that anybody else had it prior,
Yeah.
right? So then you have the authenticity of that. Imagine if you
Yeah.
had, you know, one of the earlier or the first editions of the comic books, what that would be now,
Oh.
right?
Oh, there's some people who know.
But many people here know. But imagine if you acquired the whole collection over a period of time, and
Yeah,
you
I'm
never
sure I
know,
know.
maybe you could acquire a gauntlet that nobody else would have as well.
And the power of Thanos?
Well, you better think you have the power of Thanos no matter what, right? That's how you
Correct.
that's how you control the world, right?
And so for those of us who may not be able to acquire those, I do wanna say there are going to be future collectible gems and information that will be a little more accessible. And information about the purchase waitlist is available on the QR code as
Purchase
well on the
waitlist.
screen.
Oh my
So
God.
snap
This is like an
a
exclusive
photo.
collection.
Please do,
Wow,
because
you
I'm gonna
can.
tell you, I'm gonna give it away
Yeah.
a little bit. In September, there will be
I
a
think
drop.
what they said
Yep.
about it, it's probably
And there will be a drop of 300
No,
limited.
if the ring is like
and you will
$6,000,
be able to.
those are it's probably going to be about
they're gonna be gone.
40,000.
Yeah, they're gonna be gone.
They're going to be gone. I know that.
I mean, your wife is actually gonna get half of them.
They're going to be gone, and I'm telling you right now, if you were able to make it out here,
You probably got
I
paid
believe
off
that
for
you will
this.
be able to probably acquire
What's
one of
the
them.
girl
I
here
agree.
yesterday too?
I think
agree
so.
with you.
That it's
Kinda
going to be
cheap,
that
but
affordable
yeah.
because, of course, Marvel wants everybody to be able to participate in the
Yeah,
universe.
because Marvel is your universe. You know, it's incredible to see the collection in person and up close.
Oh, well,
I
it's
invite everyone to
important
take
to
a
have a personal
picture,
connection
go
with
by,
Marvel.
check
I
out the
do.
box. Marvel
They don't
fans, you
want
can
to do it
follow
because
along
it's
and
based
see
on
if there are
numbers.
any future mystery reveals from ECG on social at East Continental Gems. You can see the spelling of that right up there. And you know what? There
Wait, somebody
will
was
and
dead.
there we will have the 6 Infinity Gems created with 6 real-life rare precious
look at Marvel's
gemstones totaling
schedule.
over
What are they doing?
150 carats and curated by East Continental Gems, a true once-in-a-lifetime viewing experience here for you to view for the rest of the weekend. And I want to say thank you so much, Damon John, for talking with us.
And I want to
showing
tell
up.
everybody that
Marvel's
I'm getting the
dangerous.
QR
When I get
code,
it,
so
they come
you
security, no
better beat me to the punch because I'm
It's
buying
pretty
it.
hard to sell.
Hey.
I'm getting mine as soon as it comes out.
And and I gotta say, these earrings, you know a little something about precious gems.
I do know a lot about precious gems, and that's why I was here, because I want to make sure that I collect these and be able to
Those
hand them
costumes that they
down
have
to
right
my
there.
family for generations, because I'm going to be able to collect
Those
all 6
costumes
over a
alone
period of time.
probably
I gotta
cost
say-
like
And
$1,000.
space.
Oh, that's you're gonna make that a reality?
You
It's
probably
gonna
sell
be a
it for
reality, for
5,000 to
sure.
6,000.
That man's got a lot of soul. So, as we come to a close, I gotta say, these are some of the most
I'd
exquisite
even take this
and
Marvel
beautiful
costume, I'd wear
gems
that.
I have ever seen. And honestly, I'm glad they're behind glass because I would definitely go down and do that gauntlet. Again, thank you so much, Damon, for coming up here. Thank you so much for East
Thank you,
Continental
Angelique.
Gems.
Thank you so much. Thank you all. And make sure you remember, save this video. This is the first time in history this has ever been seen. And I cannot overemphasize that.
Make sure you get that QR code.
Thank you. Get that QR code. Thank you, Marvel.
Oh, I
East
think we're about to
Continental
go on
Gems. Thank
speaking
you.
on the animation stuff. Marvel has a good website. Got some Carter vs. comics coming out. I don't know, Star Wars. Wait, Marvel makes Star Wars comics?
There you have it. The mystery has been revealed. East Continental Gems and Marvel have teamed up to source precious gemstones and create 6 very real, very precious, incredibly beautiful Infinity Stones. If you come down here to the Marvel booth 2329, you can take a look at that case. It is in it. There is an amazing Infinity Gauntlet that has over 150 carats worth of gemstones in them. And Angelique Roche, along with her special guest Damon John, revealed that to this packed Marvel booth. They look beautiful. I got to get over there and check that out. But now, it has already been a crazy convention, and it's gotten even crazier with this big mystery reveal. But I want to take you back. I want to take you back in time, if I will. I want to show you the best from social and Marvel Live from San Diego Comic-Con Day 1. Let's take a look.
That Captain America costume. Yo, I wish I was that.
Carnage is on a journey of self-discovery just to see how utterly badass he can become
Yeah.
in his
That's
pursuit
cool,
to
actually. I
destroy
don't know comics,
Venom.
but that's pretty cool. Best of Day 1.
Good morning, Comic-Con!
to Marvel Live here
Loki
at
talks.
San Diego Comic-Con
I gotta rewatch Loki.
2022. How we doing today? Fantastic.
We're gonna get these amazing Spideys up on stage.
We're hanging out in the Spider-Verse, and I don't want to be anywhere else.
Comic-Con just doesn't have to be this, 4 or 5 days here in San Diego, but you can go to Balboa Park in San Diego any time and kind of immerse yourself in pop culture.
Truly one of the the bucket list moments in my career, and I love it. And I love that it was all part of Marvel and San Diego Comic-Con. My favorite dream come true.
It is.
Our first book with y'all was Kang the Conqueror, which is absolutely insane.
So we have 3 pins at the show. Mr. Knight and She-Hulk, who will be getting her own show in the next couple of weeks on Disney+.
I love them. I love them so much. I especially love that She-Hulk. I feel like I want to wear that to the co-op, and all the people will be like, broccoli? And I'll be like, nah, She-Hulk.
Oh yeah, Deadpool and Logan just joined Disney+. I'm probably not gonna watch it because I don't like
Steve Rogers is both of our favorite superhero, like straight up. He was Colin's
My very first comics I was ever getting through the mail. They were coming folded up and stuffed into my mailbox, just like you love a good comic.
Getting to actually reread the comics was a real joy for me. I mean,
what a pain.
Yeah, I know. What a job, right?
What a chore.
I gotta get paid to read
I have a
Spider-Man
Captain America
books.
comic book. I guess it's really cool. He has an X.
He does come with.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if the camera took that up, but it is a Jean and Cyclops photo for him to hold and be sad about.
Yeah, and make that sort of menacing, grim face.
Marvel
there. Yeah.
Comic-Con schedule. Why does Storm look like that in the right corner? Oh, yeah, left corner. Animation fan. Oh my god, it's 2:45. Why didn't I start the stream at 2:30? But how long is the animation gonna go for though? I guess I'll just hang out with you guys and then. Oh my god, okay, tomorrow we're gonna be streaming tomorrow at we're gonna stream at 7:50 tomorrow. Because Marvel's in panels at 7 PM. Oh, DC too. Alright, if I were to I might stream like 23rd. Yeah, tomorrow at 1:15. I may stream that, then take a little break for the streaming, and then come back. Yo, so what DC right now? Alright. So, I don't know, put this up Spider-Man right now. We got about 10, we got like literally 25, we got 20 minutes. I don't know, I'm gonna watch Marvel Spider-Man today. Not hop on with you guys on.
Welcome back to Marvel Live. I am here with the impeccably dressed. I'm tongue-tied just looking at the drip you got going on right now.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I like your style too.
Thank you.
Well,
Nice, Damon. Welcome to the live stream lounge.
Yeah.
How was your San Diego Comic-Con going?
how's my stay at Comic-Con going? It's amazing. I just saw something that's the most amazing thing that I've seen at Comic-Con. I was here to present it.
Yes, well, let's talk about it. We just had our mystery reveal here at the Comic-Con booth. We had the reveal of East Continental Gems' collaboration with Marvel to source these precious gemstones and create 6 very real, beautiful, unbelievably elite Infinity Stones. So please tell us about this collaboration. Tell us about the reveal. What was that like? It was
Well, Continental Gems realized that, the vice president realized that he had one of these beautiful, beautiful stones and said, this is really like an Infinity Stone. And then he spent a good amount of time traveling and finding the other 5 stones to match it around the world, and not in the Thanos way, right? Very collaborative,
very constructive. Keep Half Universe alive.
Brought them all together here, and it is over 110 carats. That is how many carats are in there, and collectively put them together and decided that, a lot of the Marvel fans in the Marvel universe, there are a lot of, obviously, ways to be part of the universe, but there are some collectible items that they can make that are luxury. They're certified. There's something that you can pass down generationally through your family, and they will put them out in a limited amount series, and you can collect them over a period of time and make them accessible. You don't have to be a gazillionaire. And think about it like this. Imagine if you had one of the first series of any of the comic books or anything that just first came out. This is something that you can say you were the first to have, and it's obviously it has the authenticity, and it's amazing.
Nice. Well, I want to talk about your Marvel fandom, if you would. Give us your, let's say, origin story, how you came to it. What was your earliest Marvel memory, let's say?
Earliest Marvel memory had to be 5 or 6, looking at the cartoons of the Avengers and/or Wolverine. I don't know, Thor. I have no idea where it came from. I mean, that was just my world, and it still is my world, right? And just, I'm so happy that I have been around on this planet long enough to see it come literally to life. Right, so I've always been a Marvel fan, huge Marvel fan, and I'm going to be one of the people collecting one of these. Or every stone when they drop. I know that there's going to be a limited amount. 300 stones drop in September, but you got to get on the. To get the information on when the timing is and the time stone. I mean, we can have fun with
it is the gift that keeps on giving. And it's just like you said, collectors are going to love this, and they kind of get to live their Thanos dream of actually, taking their time and getting all these stones and the joy of putting another one in the gauntlet, so to speak.
Yeah, and you never know how this will, roll out, because after a while, I'm sure that if you collect all 6, there obviously may be.
If I were to next stream
created and various other things. So this thing is, I hate to say it, endless, but yeah.
Well, Damon, thank you so much for joining us here on the Live Stream Lounge, and thank you so much for helping us reveal this amazing collaboration between East Coast Gems and Marvel. It's been so good talking to you. I want to know more. Now, I just want you to know, if you do get all 6 stones, be kind.
No, if I get all 6 stones, I will be able to control all the sharks.
Okay.
All of them.
Okay.
Well, now let's take one
I'll be
last
honest,
look
quick, this
at
is
that
actually
beautiful
pretty
gauntlet and those beautiful stones. And stay tuned for more here from Marvel at San Diego Comic-Con 2022.
Welcome to Marvel Unlimited. Explore the Marvel Universe.
Marvel Unlimited, I've been thinking about it.
The stories you love. All for a low price.
It's really smart to go into a streaming service. So every time there's a comic released, they'll let you read it.
This is Marvel.
It's only like $6 a month. Honestly, it's a really good deal. A year? I'm gonna be honest with you, it's actually not a bad deal. Oh, they have a relationship in the comics? I didn't know that. Always love interest. Jane? I mean, he's great. What about Spider-Man? Oh, love Unlimited. If it's free, I'll honestly download Marvel Unlimited. I'm already running out of soda.
welcome back to Marvel Live. I'm Angelique, and I am here with my good friend, because this is about to be a great interview.
Yay!
The ever delightful,
Well, just change the decoration.
huge Marvel fan, amazing writer, Dan Slott.
Zeb Wells.
How do you, again, can someone please tell me, how do you change sound?
Zeb paid you to say that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Angelique!
What's up?
I don't know.
So I gotta say, you got some things going on.
Yep.
And we're gonna get to those things you got going on because you are constantly working.
I keep getting this door ad.
But I want to talk about,
What do you think
because I've
funny?
actually learned a couple things about your origin story at Marvel.
Oh no.
You know, one
How
of the
to
great
turn
things
off-
I love about Marvel history, and particularly Marvel folks of a certain era.
Seasoned.
We're gonna use era. You know,
Ancient.
you happen to be one of those incredible folks
Doesn't
that
start till
did actually start and had a couple positions
45
at Marvel before you became a Marvel writer.
Gosh, I was a fake college intern.
A fake college intern.
I was a fake college intern.
Okay.
I got into Marvel's internship program. I heard about it, but by the time I heard about it, I had just graduated. And back in the day, it was an unpaid internship, and you were paid with a college credit. And I applied, and they said, "What college are you going to?" And I went, "I just graduated from." They went, "We can't take you." And I was like,
Jewelry.
And then I left. And then I came back 6 months later.
Jewelry,
And they
that is
forgot
10
me.
times more
And they
expensive
said,
than
"What college you go
diamonds.
to?" And I said, "The college I graduated from." And I got a professor to write up a thing saying I was getting it as a postgraduate
Yeah, I'm trying to take
credit.
some.
And they brought me on board. They went, "Okay, you get to be a college intern."
So you were a college intern, but I
Fake
also
college intern.
a fake college intern.
They did not know that.
Well, now they do.
Well, no, because they offered me a job.
Already a TV
Yeah, I was
show.
about to say you got a job.
Yeah, they said, "We want to hire you, but we can't because."
Oh my
you have
God,
to
Marvel
go back to
Zombies is gonna be
college." And I went,
R-rated.
No, I lied. And then they went, "What?" And I brought in my college diploma, and they went like, "All right."
I just want
Wait,
to.
do they already
for
have the
folks who
panel?
Don't know, and for younger folks, younger comic book folks, explain what art returns is, because it's
Dang
actually
it.
it's actually a pretty fascinating.
You already had
thing
the
to
the
have.
panel for it.
You get,
What happens is they have the panel live and they kind of broadcast it to us via the
The art is
stream.
usually produced by a pencil.
So yeah, they already revealed it. It's gonna be the main cast is gonna be Kate Bishop, Red Guardian,
and you were going to
Yelena.
split the job.
I
2/3 to
think
the
that's
penciler,
Miss
1/3
Marvel.
to the inker. And this is back when all the art
They
was
made
on
them
the
other
pages
people.
and nothing digital.
Shang-Chi will
And
be a
then
survivor.
come to
That's
a
pretty
con like
interesting.
this and sell the art.
Yeah, because I might actually watch this.
Screw over the inker and only give them bad pages. It was great.
How
And
cool is this
sometimes
article that
artists
just
would
came
come
out?
into the office
Oh,
and they'd
48
just
minutes.
hang
No
out with you
way.
while you were getting them their art, and you'd be talking to all these famous artists. And near con season, you're their favorite guy because you were the guy giving them back the art.
So you went from art returns.
Oh God, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy is going to Netflix next month.
Now you are writing, and you're currently working on Amazing Fantasy number 1000.
August 1st, the Sam Raimi trilogy is coming to Netflix,
And the
so
Spider-Man
I might have
office
to
put
review
it
that.
together to celebrate
Yeah, I
Spider-Man's
feel like
60th
Spectacular Spider-Man gets
anniversary,
off
and
Netflix.
it is
That
a
might be a
murderer's
hope for
row
Spectacular
of
Spider-Man
writers
season
and
3.
artists. There are people like Amanda Nucci who like worked on In the Loop. He did Veep, and he's writing. Neil Gaiman.
Bro,
Comic book
Morbius
luminary,
collectible figures. Yeah,
and,
Morbius, #1 movie of all time.
Jonathan Hickman is
We still
doing
got 10
stuff.
minutes to go.
Everyone on this is like
Marvel.
so good
Hey, Joshua.
that you have to bring your A game.
How to turn off
You
microphone on
can't do it.
OBS.
So I'm doing a story with Jim Chung, and it's one of my favorite Spider-Man things ever. If you get one shot to do a 60th anniversary story for Spider-Man, doesn't matter if you've written him for 10 years. You bring the A game and go, yeah, here's the best shot. I don't want to go, oh, hey, Neil Gaiman, my story's right after yours. I hope it's not in the lineup.
Well, I gotta ask, you are a lifelong Marvel fan. You know, what does it mean for you to be part of this murderer's row of phenomenal writers and artists?
It is scary. I'm waiting for like the clock to tick and turn back into a pumpkin. It's weird. Like I got to do this past year. I got to do the 60th anniversary issue of Fantastic Four.
Yep.
Zeb and Nick and everyone was really nice on Amazing Spider-Man 900.
Bro, I can
do
turn
a
my
little short story
mic
with
now.
Marcos
Okay, that's
Martin.
good.
So it keeps the streak going because I wrote Spider-Man 600,
Spider-Man
Top
700,
keys
and
if I head
Spider-Man
down to
800.
mute.
So now I get to like squeak in there and
Switch
have
it. Right,
a
I'm
multi-page
changing from
story
alt
900.
to
And I just have to live
probably
4.5 more years, and we can get to Spider-Man
I feel like
1000.
S would be better
Amazing
for
Spider-Man.
Alki.
So
That's my only reason for living, Angelique.
it's it.
Yep, you can hear me now.
I'm gonna start having like broccoli and salads and
Sorry.
stuff, man.
Man.
I gotta make it to Amazing Spider-Man 1000.
4 years. So you're a Comic-Con pro. You've been at this for a while. Like you've got tips, you got tricks. But we're back. We're back after a couple of years. What are you most looking forward to being here in person, Comic-Con?
Okay. Ever since 2005, every
Dun, 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 dun.
how to break into Marvel Comics. What's your favorite superhero? Spider-Man panel this, Spider-Man panel that. What every panel I've been on.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that.
Someone
At
at
least
the
we know it
Q&A
works now.
goes, when are you going to write the Reckoning War? It's over. You can't ask that question anymore.
It's been written.
It's done.
It's done.
So I'm really looking forward to getting a new question at the Q&A.
All right.
Something to surprise
All
me.
right.
That
You
has
heard it
nothing to
here.
do with the Reckoning
If
War.
you're coming into any panels with Dan Slott, come with a new question.
New question.
He's ready for you. Dan, thank you so much for being here.
Thank
It's
you.
always a delight to see you, but it's always a delight to have you on Marvel Live.
It's great being here, Angelique. Marvel, your universe.
Make sure you're staying tuned to Marvel Live. We've got so much more to come, and we'll be back.
Hey, Marvel fans. Welcome back to Marvel Live. If you're out there in the social media verse, please get at us using that hashtag MarvelSDCC and go to marvel.com/SDCC to catch up with all the amazing news, reveals, and announcements coming from Marvel here at San Diego Comic-Con 2022. It has been already an amazing convention here. I'm sure you're all out there excited about it. We just had a mystery reveal here at the booth. Check that out at marvel.com/SDCC. But there's more news. There's more things coming from our favorite thing, comics. Yes, let's talk about the comics that have been coming out. So first off, I know y'all love Doctor Strange. So I got two awesome comics coming for you featuring the Magic Man with the best facial hair in the Marvel Universe, in my opinion. So first up, we have Strange Academy Finals. Yes, Strange Academy is back, and freshman year, for better or for worse, is almost over. And this book is coming in October. It's going to be written by Scotty Young with art by Humberto Ramos, and it is going to be awesome. Speaking of Doctor Strange, we also have Doctor Strange Fall Sunrise. What an amazing title. And that's going to be a limited series coming in November, written and illustrated by the incredible Tradd Moore, who you might know from Silver Surfer Black. And that's going to be an awesome story where Doctor Strange wakes up in a world that is not his own. He has to face an entire new universe of blades and mystery. And he has to use all of his magical prowess and magical know-how to find out what is going on in this new world. So you're going to want to check that out. And then I'm very excited because, of course, we are celebrating 60 years.
Bro, my mic has
The
been off
Wall
this
Crawler
entire
Spider-Man
time.
here. So,
I was talking about
Spider-Man,
playing Arkham
The
Knight for like
Lost Hunt,
10
which
minutes
is going to
and
be
my
another
mic was
limited
off.
series coming in
I
November,
literally, I'm
written
so
by
bored
J.M. DeMatteis.
right
It's
now
going to be
that
diving into the
so the animation
backstory
is
of the
5 minutes.
beloved
I am
Spider-Man
so
villain
bored that I literally
Kraven
just
the
loaded up
Hunter. Yes, the
Batman
man
Arkham
of
Knight and I'm playing
best in the
a challenge
business.
map
We're
on
going to be
Arkham
talking
Knight.
about his history as someone from his past
Bro, it's not even a
crosses
joke.
paths with Peter and Mary Jane in Portland. So, my Portland fans, steer clear of Kraven and leave May and Peter to their
Arkham
nice
Knight
time,
sounds.
please. Yes. So, of
Bro, that's how
course,
bored
as I
I am.
mentioned,
Oh yeah, I
we're
gotta save
celebrating 60 years
Hostiles.
of
I don't want to do
Spider-Man.
this now.
6-0, and Peter's never looked better. And
Peter.
it has been like a big Spidey celebration here at the booth. We yesterday had the Beyond Amazing cosplay photo op featuring Marvel fans cosplaying as Spider people from across the Spider-Verse coming here to celebrate the Wall Crawler. And I got to hang out with two of the curators and some of the team behind Beyond Amazing Spider-Man the Exhibition, which is an amazing exhibit happening at the Comic-Con Museum, which is just a short drive from the convention floor. That is a massive interactive celebration of Spider-Man. That was an amazing, amazing thing. Now, let's say you are one of the people out there that may not know who Spider-Man is. I'm talking about Spider-Man and Walls and Spider-Verses and crawling, and you're like, Langston, what are you talking about? Well, here's a little handy-dandy explainer video in case you don't know Spider-Man.
Who doesn't?
No, Spider-Man? The wisecracking, wall-crawling, friendly neighborhood? Well, you know. In that case, let's weave you a tale.
Wall-crawling menace.
My spidey sense is tingling. After the death of his parents, Peter Parker was raised by his Aunt May and Uncle Ben in Forest Hills, Queens. He grew into a teenage science enthusiast and resident wallflower at Midtown High. Okay, he was a nerd. One day, at a science demonstration, Peter was bitten by a radioactive spider, giving him proportional arachnid strength, speed, and wall-crawling abilities. With his amazing new skills, he did what anyone with superpowers would do. Professionally wrestle. He created a Spider-Man costume complete with web shooters for the full effect. However, Peter, enjoying his newfound fame, ignored a robber escaping backstage. Unfortunately, that
Revolutionary for the time,
would
wasn't it?
end up killing his Uncle Ben. Peter vowed to change his ways
This is
to remember his
revolutionary.
uncle's
Really
final words.
Especially with
great
those, you know,
power,
those laws,
there must
everything that
also
can't be
come
back then.
great responsibility. Peter got into the swing of the superhero thing, cracking jokes and cracking heads of villains, like the appropriately 8-legged Dr. Octopus, Kraven the Hunter, Mysterio the Illusionist, that mean old turkey the Vulture, the shocking Electro, and the abrasive Sandman. In fact, there were so many villains, they formed a whole Sinister Six just to have a fighting chance. It still didn't work. While Spider-Man was saving the day, Peter Parker's confidence and swagger greatly improved. He dated the police captain's daughter, Gwen Stacy, and got to know the most fun girl at any party, Mary Jane Watson. Face it, Tiger, you just hit the jackpot. But Peter Parker still had his own troubles. He got bullied by jerks like Flash Thompson and had to hide his after-school activities from everyone, including his sweet Aunt May. She was having enough trouble just trying to make ends meet, so to help out, Peter got a job at the Daily Bugle selling pictures of Spider-Man to the world's worst boss, J. Jonah Jameson. Because if someone's going to defame you, you might as well get a cut. Spidey's villains also became increasingly nasty. In an attempt to get to Spider-Man, Doc Ock killed Gwen's dad, Captain Stacy. Then the bemasked Green Goblin dropped Gwen Stacy off the Brooklyn Bridge, and Peter couldn't save her. This part is sad. You know what? Let's move past this part. No, past this part. Peter and Mary Jane mourned the loss of Gwen, and in time, their own relationship bloomed. Peter grew up and got several advanced science degrees. MJ became a model and actress, and eventually the two got married. Aww. And then got unmarried thanks to a deal with Mephisto. It's a long story. But abnormal is pretty normal for Peter Parker. He's met his own clone, he's been to space several times, and even witnessed a whole Spider Island. And all that is a pretty regular Tuesday. Over the years, Spidey has worked with teams like the Avengers, the Fantastic Four, and the Web Warriors. Peter rekindled the flame with MJ, and he even told Aunt May about his alter ego, and later, all of New York City. Peter lived. And then he seemingly died. Doc Ock took over his body to become the superior Spider-Man. Luckily, Peter found his way back to life, which was a relief because soon after, he had to save the multiverse, the Spider-Verse, with a little help from some spider friends. Okay, a lot of spider friends. Is that a pig? As you can see, old Webhead has done it all, and then some. Now, if he could just get a few minutes to finish his slice, well, the hero's work is never done. And now you do know Spider-Man. Yes, Marvelites, welcome back to Marvel Live. You are taking a look at the booth. You're taking a look. Me, hello. What's going on? How are you? You're out there somewhere. What's going on? It's been great. So, welcome to the booth.
I keep muting my microphone on accident.
Welcome back. Now you're down here with us. Welcome back to Marvel Live. I'm Mike Snine here with the incredible Riker Fry, graphic designer for Gunner Optics, which has an amazing installation here at the booth. Riker, how are you?
I am fantastic. This is my first Comic-Con, so I'm very excited to be here right now.
First San Diego Comic-Con?
First San Diego Comic-Con ever.
Okay, so I got to ask, what's it like? What was the first thing that blew your mind walking into the convention?
Probably just the size of it. There's so much everywhere, and then coming to the Marvel booth and seeing everything is just, it's magic. It's a dream come true.
Speaking of magic, let's talk about the collaboration between Gunner Optics and Marvel, which has been my favorite thing because you have these glasses are so incredible. Please tell us about Gunner Optics and the collaboration with Marvel.
Yeah, so Gunner is a blue light glasses company for gaming and computer. We're one of the first patented companies, actually. We have great lens technology. We protect your eyes, prevent dry eye, block blue light, stop digital eye strain. Fantastic. Premium as well, which is awesome as always. And yeah, we have our amazing Marvel collection that we dropped and we're revealing here at Comic-Con.
Awesome. Yeah. I want to try them all. They all look so good. And so you're, as a graphic designer, what goes into designing a pair of eyewear that also is infused with the essence of like a Marvel character? What goes into that?
Yeah, so we really started with just picking what characters we wanted. Obviously, we wanted to go with Stark glasses. They're iconic. You can't go wrong with them. And then we kind of settled on Miles Morales and Black Panther. With like the movies coming out, they're some of the hottest characters right now, and they're characters that, you know, in the office we all love and enjoy. And then we wanted to throw in a classic Spider-Man for Beyond Amazing to also celebrate the 60th anniversary with everyone else.
Awesome. So I almost want to know, what is your origin story as a Marvel fan? What got you into Marvel?
I grew up watching the Marvel movies with my family. My grandpa.
Bro, they announced everything on Twitter.
We didn't watch any other movies. We only watched Marvel movies. I remember watching the first Iron Man 1, and we always watched them as a family. And so
Why am I watching
there? And now I get to design glasses for Marvel. So it's, we've come full circle.
Yeah, true dream come true. So I want to ask, it's always interesting, like, because I know there's so many phases that a design goes through before it's finalized.
I'm about to pull up
any
Marvel's Twitter
that really hadn't changed since the initial visualization that it came into being,
I'm really about
I think we got it. Is there one like that?
Yeah, it's probably going to be this Miles Morales one. This one, right off the bat, that was one of the first ones I designed, and everyone really liked it. I mean, it feels like you're putting on his suit almost, which is what we were kind of going for. We really wanted to make something that was stylish and nerdy enough to be Marvel, but not so over the top that you didn't want to wear it out in public or anything. So that was really the only one that hasn't changed drastically.
So cool. I like it. So that's interesting because what is it like finding the balance between being nerdy and fashionable, having it almost be like a subtle signal to your fellow nerds like Miles Morales?
I think it just, I don't know, it comes naturally for our team. We're all Marvel fans at the office, so we're all kind of collaborating on it. Me and the other designer at our company, Darren, we're huge Marvel fans, so we're sitting and talking about, the perfect balance that we can get, and so, we kind of just popped it out.
Oh, what if season 2?
Yeah.
We're gonna do some stuff for what if season 2.
And also, I mean, every time I look over, people are taking pictures, walking around the display that you have here, the installation. What's it been like interacting as your first San Diego?
Freshman year is coming out in 2024.
Marvel fans are some of the best fans out there, 100%. They're so nice.
Oh yeah, they already announced everything.
They're also
Alright,
excited.
so I'm about to end
especially
this
for the
stream right
start
now.
classes,
Because, I didn't know why I
Tony Stark.
but,
So everyone's been loving them, and it's been such a great feeling to see everyone so excited for them, and can't wait for them to be able to purchase them.
So when that does happen, where can people go to get these amazing glasses from Gunnar Optics?
Gunnar.com/Marvel will have all of the information about all of the glasses when they're available for purchase next month.
Awesome, Riker. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
joining
thank you
us.
so much.
I might try on a couple of pairs of these and maybe take one.
Alright, so this is absolute garbage.
They're very. I'm
struggling now.
So they just announced on Twitter real
we gotta
quick.
go and discuss business.
What if season 2 is coming out
Stay
next
tuned
year?
for
which
more
is
coming from
great.
Marvel here at San Diego Comic-Con 2022.
Welcome to
Why are they all screaming Scarlet Witch? I mean, I like Scarlet Witch, but
Explore the Marvel Universe. The characters you know. The stories you love. All for a
if
low
you enjoyed
price.
Optimus What If, you really watch
All in
Final
one
Comics.
place.
No, yeah, that's correct.
All
Let's
at
see what
your
you say up here.
fingertips.
Everyone who's showing you
This
in the world
is
with panels are
Marvel
right for only
Unlimited.
people there. What?
Justin Warner here answering all of your questions. Today I'm asking who is the best of the Young Avengers? It's time to beat feet, because I'm the Marvel man on the street.
Phase 5. They're not announcing Phase 5 stuff, by the way.
I want to know, and so does the internet,
I'm
who
about
is
to
the
make a
best
Twitter
of the Young
account to see
Avengers
this.
and why?
Not an X-Men cartoon fan, but it also got announced.
Clearly,
I Am
because
Groot.
you can punch
There is
holes
a
in
trailer
other
for I Am Groot.
dimensions, and that rules.
I'm gonna have to give it with Spider-Man. His movies, his suits.
Who just said move on
the
from
bad guys,
Spider-Man? I'm
he
punching.
fights. So it's
Marvel fans are
Obviously, I'm
toxic.
gonna have to go with Wiccan for several reasons. The first of which is he is my acolyte, he's my student, so it's gotta, I have a soft spot for him.
Well, Wiccan's the best Young Avenger. Why? Because I love Wiccan.
Yeah, I'll make a Twitter account. I'm making a Twitter account with you guys.
Yes.
What is season? Okay, I'm really setting up the Twitter. I don't care.
Oh well, I'm from Mexico,
I'm
and I
so
think that
done with
she's
this. I'm setting
somehow
not my
giving us
actual emails.
representation back from where
I
I'm
signed up
from.
for Twitter.
Hulkling's the greatest of Young Avengers. Yeah, super strong, and he represents for a lot of really underrepresented people.
Kate Bishop. She is my absolute favorite. She's just such a badass.
Maybe Kate, because she's been practicing training for so many years, and she's a grounded.
I have the cool costume for Thor, actually.
Kate Bishop.
You looked at me like, duh, of course it's Kate Bishop. Why?
Because 1, she's female. 2, bow and arrows.
Thank you.
Because she's female.
Well, there you have it, my friends. After exhaustive research and the beating of much feet, the clear answer is Prodigy. Justin Warner, signing out.
They're just going to announce stuff online, apparently, so I might
You
just...
don't know Kate Bishop, the best Hawkeye? I mean, the other Hawkeye? Well, let's take aim and get to the point. Because she's an archer, get used to it. Kate Bishop was raised by her often absent magnate father, Derek Bishop, and her mother, Eleanor. Kate's childhood, though lavish, became difficult when her mother passed away. Things got even worse when Kate was attacked in Central Park. She went to therapy and self-defense classes to get back on her feet. So, when criminals busted into her sister Susan's wedding, Kate knew how to spring into action, as did a group of young heroes. She realized, hey, I could get into this superhero thing. Tracking down these newbie superheroes, she borrowed some abandoned gear from the then-missing Hawkeye and Mockingbird and made a case to join their team. Now, alongside a young Kang the Conqueror as the Iron Lad, Ant-Man's daughter Cassie Lang as Giant Girl, Scarlet Witch's reincarnated twins Tommy as the
Yeah, they just all they announced.
and Billy as the Magic
Yes.
Billy's
What if season 2 is gonna be early? It's gonna stream early, 2023. Meaning that's like a January, February.
Became the Young Avengers. Though Captain America did not approve of these youngins fighting crime. He would eventually come around and even had Jessica Jones officially hand down the name Hawkeye to Kate. So when Clint Barton returned, awkward, this time as Ronin, he mentored Kate as a fellow Hawkeye. So when Clint's Brooklyn apartment building got infested by tracksuit-wearing criminals, Kate again sprang into action to help him out. They even took in a stray pizza dog named Lucky, who was a very good boy. And
Very
lucky
good
for
boy. I actually
Clint,
got a dog
because
in
Kate
May.
and
Really
Lucky
cute
saved
dog.
Clint's butt more than once. But becoming fed up with Clint's messy antics, she rejoined a new team of Young Avengers. This time with Wiccan, Hulkling, the dreamy space boy Novar, the only vaguely annoying kid Loki, the thoughtful mutant prodigy, and Kate's badass BFF who can punch an interdimensional portal with the best of them, America Chavez. The kids had space adventures and even fought a bunch of evil alien moms on Earth. You know, like you do.
I'm about to just, I'm gonna start, I think I'm gonna end the stream. I'm actually really busy. I gotta go out to eat. They literally announced. So mad, I was watching the stream. It was okay. They were just to do some stuff. Everything got announced on Twitter.
To become a superhero detective in Venice
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm being completely
taking
honest.
Lucky, the pizza dog, with her. Their Kate solved mysteries, took
Yeah,
down
so,
supervillains, and learned more
what did
about
they
her
announce?
parents'
Spider-Man Fresh in
secret
here
past.
is coming out in 2024. My brother's gonna be
Available to
super
bail
angry
out the
about that.
Avengers when they're in trouble, especially that other Hawkeye. Clint, no, put that down. Ugh.
Yeah.
And now you do know Kate Bishop.
So yeah, I'm about to end
the
stream. I'll
greatest
see you guys
Hawkeye.
tomorrow. This makes me so, I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate this, it makes me pissed. They didn't announce anything. Yeah, I'm gonna end stream real quick. Yeah, if you enjoyed, glad you enjoyed. Still pisses me off, but you know. You know how it is. Like, you can't really get mad at anyone. So, I don't know if I'll be streaming this tomorrow. I'm probably gonna stream DC. I don't know if I'm gonna stream Marvel. All right. I'm probably gonna stream DC. All right, I'm gonna head out. Bye, everyone. See you. Check out my Spectacular Spider-Man video and original trilogies next week.